Cleopatra VII Philopator, known simply as Cleopatra, was born in 69 BCE in Alexandria, Egypt, during a time of political upheaval and intrigue. She was the daughter of Ptolemy XII Auletes and likely Cleopatra v Tryphonina, members of the Ptolemaic dynasty that ruled Egypt since the death of Alexander the Great. As a member of the Macedonian Greek ruling class, Cleopatra was immersed in the vibrant cultural and intellectual atmosphere of the Alexandrian court. Early life and education. Cleopatra received an excellent education, studying subjects such as philosophy, rhetoric, mathematics, and languages, including Egyptian, Greek, and Latin. She showed remarkable intelligence and linguistic ability from a young age, traits that would serve her well in her future political career. Rise to power. Cleopatra ascended to the throne of Egypt at the age of 18, following the death of her father in 51 BCE. She initially ruled alongside her younger brother, Ptolemy XIII, but their co-rule quickly descended into conflict. Cleopatra's ambition and desire for sole control of Egypt led to tensions within the royal family and among the Egyptian elite. Relationship with Caesar. Cleopatra's fateful encounter with Julius Caesar in 48 BCE marked a turning point in her life and in the history of Egypt. Seeking Caesar's support in her struggle against her brother, Cleopatra famously smuggled herself into his presence wrapped in a carpet. Her charm and intelligence captivated Caesar, and they soon became lovers. Caesar's intervention on Cleopatra's behalf secured her position as the sole ruler of Egypt. The birth of Caesar Ion. Cleopatra's relationship with Caesar resulted in the birth of their son, Ptolemy XV Philopator Philometor Caesar, commonly known as Caesar Ion. His birth solidified Cleopatra's claim to the throne of Egypt and established a direct link between the Ptolemaic dynasty and the Roman Republic. Role in Roman politics. After Caesar's assassination in 44 BCE, Cleopatra aligned herself with the Second Triumvirate, particularly with Marc Antony, who emerged as one of the leading figures in Roman politics. Cleopatra saw Antony as a potential ally in her quest to protect Egypt's interests and maintain its independence from Rome. Alliance with Antony. Cleopatra and Antony's relationship developed into a powerful political and personal alliance. They shared a mutual admiration and respect for each other, and Cleopatra played a significant role in Antony's efforts to consolidate his power in the eastern provinces of the Roman Republic. Battle of Actium. The alliance between Cleopatra and Antony eventually brought them into conflict with Octavian, Caesar's adopted son and heir, who sought to establish sole rule over the Roman world. The naval battle of Actium in 31 BCE proved decisive, with Octavian's forces emerging victorious over those of Antony and Cleopatra. The defeat shattered Cleopatra and Antony's hopes of establishing a new power base in the eastern Mediterranean. Death and legacy. Faced with the prospect of capture and humiliation by Octavian, Cleopatra chose to die by suicide rather than submit to Roman rule. The circumstances of her death remain the subject of speculation and myth, with popular accounts suggesting that she died from the bite of an asp, a venomous snake. Cleopatra's death marked the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the beginning of Roman rule in Egypt. Cultural patronage. Cleopatra was known for her patronage of the arts and sciences, particularly in Alexandria, which was a center of learning and culture in the ancient world. She supported scholars, philosophers, and artists, including the famous mathematician and astronomer Claudius Ptolemy. Cleopatra's court was renowned for its intellectual vibrancy and cosmopolitan atmosphere, attracting thinkers and creatives from across the Mediterranean world. Religious role. As Pharaoh of Egypt, Cleopatra held significant religious authority and was considered the embodiment of the goddess Isis. She actively promoted the cult of Isis and associated herself closely with the deity, presenting herself as the earthly manifestation of the divine mother goddess. Cleopatra's identification with Isis served to legitimize her rule and reinforce her status as a divine monarch in the eyes of her subjects. Administrative reforms. Cleopatra implemented various administrative reforms during her reign aimed at improving the efficiency and stability of Egypt's government. She focused on economic development, including the expansion of agriculture and trade, as well as infrastructure projects such as the construction of temples, palaces, and irrigation systems. Cleopatra also reformed the tax system and introduced measures to alleviate the burden on Egypt's peasantry. Cultural influence. Cleopatra's relationship with prominent Roman leaders such as Julius Caesar and Marc Antony had a significant impact on the cultural exchange between Egypt and Rome. She introduced Roman customs and traditions to the Egyptian court and vice versa, fostering a cultural fusion that enriched both societies. Cleopatra's love of luxury and extravagance, as well as her exotic allure, fascinated Roman elites and contributed to the enduring fascination. Historical interpretations. Cleopatra's reputation and legacy have been shaped by centuries of historical interpretation, often influenced by contemporary political and cultural contexts. In ancient Roman literature, she was often portrayed as a cunning seductress and a symbol of decadence and moral decline. However, modern scholars have re-evaluated Cleopatra's legacy, highlighting her intelligence, political savvy, and diplomatic skill. She is now recognized as a complex and multifaceted figure who defied traditional gender norms and wielded power in a male-dominated world. Literary depictions. Cleopatra's life has inspired numerous works of literature, drama, and art throughout history. William Shakespeare's play, Antony and Cleopatra, remains one of the most famous literary portrayals of her story, exploring themes of love, power, and political intrigue. In addition to Shakespeare, Cleopatra has been depicted in countless novels, films, and operas, each offering its own interpretation of her life and legacy. Cleopatra's enduring legacy as a powerful and enigmatic ruler continues to captivate the imagination of people around the world. Her story serves as a testament to the complexities of power, ambition, and identity in the ancient world and remains a source of fascination and inspiration for generations to come. As we conclude our exploration of Cleopatra's life and legacy, it becomes clear that she was much more than just a historical figure. Cleopatra was a woman of immense intelligence, ambition, and charisma, who defied the constraints of her time to become one of the most powerful rulers of the ancient world. From her strategic alliances with Roman leaders to her patronage of the arts and sciences, Cleopatra left an indelible mark on history that continues to resonate today. Her story serves as a reminder of the complexities of power, the fragility of alliances, and the enduring allure of Egypt's ancient civilization. Whether viewed as a cunning seductress or a savvy political operator, Cleopatra remains a figure of fascination and inspiration, her legacy enduring through the ages. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Cleopatra, and we hope you've gained a deeper understanding of this remarkable woman and her impact on the world. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more videos on history and culture. Until next time, remember to keep exploring the past to better understand the present. Goodbye.